Hello, hello. How are you guys today? Welcome in. Bring your coffee. Come hang out a little bit. Getting ready to do a daily reading for anybody. Just a kind of a random read for the day's energy, what's happening in your world around you. It may resonate with you, it may not. If it does, please hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button and let your friends know that there is some old school biker chick out here that is doing readings with a paranormal flashlight. All right. Let's see what's going on in your world. I am going to reach back there and adjust that light for. I didn't have to even touch it. They're on it. Woohoo! Love it. Sometimes Spirit is absolutely knows that what I'm doing before I do it. They pick up on my thoughts, and I am always humbled when they take control of that light. Alrighty, let's see what's happening. This was not an easy decision for you to make. You have chose to make a final stand here with somebody. Kind of like I had my fill. For a long time, I couldn't make a decision. I didn't know whether to go this way or this way. Kind of like the scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. This way or this way? Which way do I go? Couldn't figure it out for the longest time. Then we have the Knight of Swords that comes in. And this is the guy that's coming in to tell us that there's truth coming. The battle is imminent and truth will prevail. He's also coming in on a fast horse, so this probably happened already. Probably happened pretty quickly. Thank you, Spirit on the Light. Kind of like ripping a Band-Aid off. Get it over with. You know, it stings for a minute, but get it over with. Get it done. We have the Page of Wands coming forward. And he shows up to let us know that there's a change in the scenery, change in the plot. There's a change coming. Now, this could be somebody that is kind of peeking around between the Knight of Swords. You know, he's out there doing a little recon for the other troops, playing I Spy, looking to see what you've got going on. So it very well could be somebody that is peeking at your social media. But really, if you're on social media, why would you feel that people are peeking at you? If you're putting it out there in public, you're wanting people to peek at you. We have the King of Pentacles that came up in reverse. This was a connection that did not work out real well. This was a battle the king lost this time. Very rarely does that happen. This King of Pentacles is telling me that it almost seemed like it was too hard for you to overcome. You didn't think you could get past this without that person. You know, without that king in your life. It makes no difference if it's the divine feminine or the divine masculine. The king is only portraying an energy. And he's a top dog. But you didn't think it was, you weren't, let's just say you weren't very skeptical about how it might turn out. You've spent some time minding your own business, cultivating your own new world. That Seven of Pentacles is about it's about a slow progress. You know, every day when you plant a flower seed, and that's basically what he's doing there. He's leaning on the garden hoe there. And you know, you plant a flower seed, and the first day you see that little tiny green shoot. And then a couple days later, there's a couple little leaves. And then a couple weeks later, now you've got full-fledged leaves and blooms. It's a slow progress. But it's coming nonetheless. because the Page of Pentacles shows up here. He's about telling us that something tangible and something new is coming out of this. It's going to be a new connection for you. This could even be a work relationship, a partnership perhaps that didn't work out in business. Could be anything. Take the energy as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, let that shit go. It's somebody else's headache. But this Page of Pentacles is telling us that it's going to be okay. Something good is going to come out of this. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about a communication that's going to be coming through to tell you that you made the right decision. You're going to hear something about this other person and you're going to go, I never thought of that. I didn't expect that. How did that happen? You're going to be a little thrown by what you hear. That word might even be the word of somebody going to jail. Take a look at those wands. That is all. They kind of look like jail bars there. The World card came up. Came up in reverse. It's kind of being held back. A little delayed. All that abundance that comes with the World card, all of that opportunity, it's still there. It's waiting for you to get that healing in. We've got the Star card. The Star is about abundance. It's about healing. It's about milk and honey. You're waiting to find your honey, that's all. He or she is still out there. Thank you, Spirit. He or she is still out there. Work on that healing. Don't be carrying that old baggage forward. You've got to let it go. You have got to do your own shadow work. Go deep down inside. Think about what hurts you. Think about how it's been there with you since you maybe were a child. We carry some of those hurts into our adult life with us. Let those hurts come to the surface. Work on them. Release them. Write them down on paper and burn that paper. A little piece of scratch paper. Just take it. Write down on there that hurt. For example, I am never going to let anyone take advantage of me for money again. Write that down. You can burn it. You can bury it. But get rid of it. Allow it. Let it go. Let it go into the universe. All right, let's see what's going on here. We have the Judgment card come up. Let's see, did we have that before? Did we have the Judgment here? No, we didn't. Must have been another reading. But there you are. You're at that crossroad right now. Waiting for a second chance at life. It doesn't have to be a second chance with this person. They already done you wrong. They didn't do it right. They were a little bit self-centered. More worried about themselves. But aren't we all consumed with what's going on in our own personal world? If you're a married person in a relationship with another person, you think that they're feeling things the way you do, but they don't. It's only you that feels that way about the situation. It could be a connection with a child. You think they feel the same way you do when you say, I told you not to do that. They don't feel that way, obviously. It's easy to see in kids, but as adults, it's not quite as easy to recognize. We have the Queen of Swords. She's coming to tell us that there's truth coming in. The changes that you're making, the growth that you're making, is going to bring a clarity into your life that you haven't had before, at least not in a long time. That Queen is all about confidence. She never says anything without first thinking about it. She doesn't hurt people. She doesn't say things just to hurt people. If she does get a little bitchy, you earned it. You didn't pay attention the first 10 times she's told you. Then we have the Nine of Swords. That's all about being up in your head too much. Thank you, Spirit, on that light. You've dealt with some anxiety. You've dealt with some depression. You've been working, just trying to get past that nauseated, sick feeling a lot of the times. A lot of sleepless nights spent over this, trying to get this connection worked out in your head, and it just did not work out. So we have the Ten of Swords that came up next. That's all about wrapping up that cycle. It didn't serve you. It was time to let it go. Thank you, Spirit, back there on the light. And that 10 is letting us know that that's the tail end of the headaches, tail end of the backaches. The Ten of Swords is all about killing it dead. Letting that old relationship just vanish. Let it just vanish. The reason you need to let it go is because we've got the Four of Wands. It's going to be okay. Once you let this go, once you work on that healing, it's going to be okay. And then again, the last card, it's that one that I love. It's kind of like a joker that should have been tossed away, but it's so pertinent to this reading. You are a badass being full of love, life, and possibilities. There you go. Don't let anybody hold you back. Work on you. Don't worry about them. You cannot save them until you save yourself. You cannot put the oxygen mask on them until you've got it on yourself. All right, there you have it. Daily message for you guys. I hope that resonated with somebody. If it did, please drop down, hit that like, subscribe, and share button, and let everybody know about that crazy flashlight. All right, you guys, I never leave you that I don't bless you with love and light. And I will see you soon.